So in this session, I'm going to show a beautiful calming technique that's also wonderful for learning how to improve the biomechanics of breathing. It's called pillow breathing. Very, very simple. If you've got a yoga mat, that'll be helpful. You can, of course, just shag pile carpet or something like that. As you can see, the sun's just about to come in. It's a beautiful morning. The crows are speaking again outside. This happens where I live every morning, so it's part of the joy of waking up early and moving into a practice. Now, just quickly before we start, I recommend that if you want to involve yourself in a practice of sitting or meditating or breathing, that you create yourself a container, and that container probably works best at the start of the day. 10, 15, hopefully 20 minutes of time for you just to breathe, to sit, to meditate, to ponder, to maybe just be silent, be away from the phone, be away from computers, be away from people, just have time for yourself. And of course, it's completely up to you how you do that. Once you create that container, you give yourself the opportunity to practice in a consistent way. And practice tends to work better when there's consistency involved. Anyway, let's move on to today's practice. It's very simple. I'll take you through a little bit of how you do it and then some practice. And at the end, after I stop talking and this video stops, you can continue in your own time. This practice is all about activating this muscle here that I'm poking. It's a little bit uncomfortable when you poke it like this, so maybe don't poke it quite so hard. It's your diaphragm, and it's sort of a semicircle, almost half moon shaped muscle that sits under your ribs, under your lungs, and it is the main driver of your breathing. It pulls down to help you inflate your lungs. And when it pulls down, your belly generally pushes out, and we are going to focus on that feeling of the belly pushing out today to recruit that muscle, to use that muscle, the diaphragm muscle, to allow you to breathe deeply into your lungs, which is very important for functional breathing. And if you want to let go of why, it also feels really good. So it's a good thing to do first thing in the morning. We're going to do it lying down on the back. Very, very simple. Everyone can do this. And it's called pillow breathing because you use a pillow. Now, if you don't have a pillow, that's okay. Find yourself a big book. I don't know, there's a June book there. Or a big thick book's even better. Something like that, nice and heavy. Just to give you a feeling of resistance so you can actually feel the movement of your belly, of your diaphragm. If you have nothing that you can put on your belly, use your hands. Nice and easy. Now, before we lie down, let's just do that. Pop the hands, just if you can feel the ribs, go down on a bit of an angle like that. Just put your hands there, maybe a little bit of pressure on that muscle underneath the rib, and just start breathing. Well, you're already breathing, but breathe in a more focused fashion, see if that moves. Nice and simple. Now, if you're breathing through your mouth, now's a really good time to close your mouth and breathe through your nose. And what you will likely find is that muscle, your diaphragm there, it works better when your mouth's closed. So this is one of the reasons that nasal breathing is far superior to oral breathing. I just want to point out one mistake, sometimes it happens, is that people almost breathe opposite and the belly pushes out when the air comes out, which isn't the way it wants to work. We've got the muscles working almost in the opposite fashion. So just relax everything if that's the case. If you feel your belly pushing out as you breathe out, everything's a little bit out of whack. Let's not worry about why, let's not worry about how. Just let yourself reset. Stop thinking about your breathing for a moment, let your breathing happen. This muscle here is activating on the in-breath and relaxing on the out-breath. This often happens when people breathe up here, that it gets all out of whack. It's almost like contrarian breathing. Your breathing's misbehaving a little bit. So just get back to here, close your mouth, breathe through your nose. Feel that expansion as you breathe in, and as you relax, everything just falls back into place. Alright, so you'll need a pillow or a book or your hands for the next part. We're going to lie down. And you're just going to lie flat on your back. There's nothing special about how you're lying down here. And you can start, if you wish, with your hands. keep your mouth shut. And as you breathe, you'll feel, as you breathe in, hands start to rise. As you relax to breathe out, they fall in. Now you can do that if you want. Or you can grab a book or a pillow. And this is called pillow breathing. So I'm going to grab the pillow. Hands just go by my side. I don't want them up here because that just sort of changes everything, stretches everything up, especially with my old shoulders. So all we're going to do here is lie back. Head's nice and straight. We don't want our chin tucked too much. We don't want our chin back. So just a natural head position. And we breathe in. And the pillow moves up. And we breathe out. And the pillow moves down. We breathe in. And the pillow moves up. And we breathe out. And the pillow moves down. In and up. Out and down. And keeping your mouth shut the whole time. Just continue that process with your pillow. You breathe in and the belly goes up. And you breathe out and the belly goes down. And of course, as I say, you can do it with the pillow. It's called pillow breathing. You can do it with a book. You can do it with your hands. You can do it with an old shoe if you want. Just something to reinforce this movement. Now, even when you feel like you've got it, and you feel very, very confident, just keep something, some form of weight or pressure on your diaphragm and your belly so you can reinforce that movement. As you breathe in, the diaphragm goes down and the belly goes up. And as you breathe out, everything, just relax on that out breath and see it return. There's effort on the in-breath, drawing into the belly space, and then just relax. Drawing a deep breath in, and then relaxing. All through the nose. All nice and simple. Breathing in, and the belly expands. And breathing out is just a form of relaxation, and let everything not so much contract as return. Breathing in and relaxing with that out breath. And just continue lying on your back. You may wish to close down your eyes as well. And just notice that this simple focus, this single point of awareness, feeling your belly move up and down, is enough for you to feel maybe a little more relaxed, maybe a lot more relaxed. And the breath comes in and you draw it deep, and then you relax. The breath comes in and you relax. The breath goes out. The breath comes in, you draw it deep, deep into your belly, and then you let go and relax. And then the breath goes out all by itself. You can notice you're not forcing anything. You draw the breath in, and you relax, and the breath goes out. You draw the breath in, and you relax, and the breath goes out. Just like that. And just continue in your own time, lying nice and relaxed. Spine is straight. Your lips are gently closed. And your focus, your awareness, your attention just stays on your belly area. And with every deep breath, belly rises. And every exhalation is more relaxation. You draw the breath in gently, deeply, slowly, and then you relax and let go, and the air goes out all by itself. Deep, slow, gentle breath in, and a relaxing breath out. And that is the full extent of today's practice. Simply lying and breathing deeply into your belly, and then relaxing. Now I invite you to continue for another 5 to 10 minutes, just fully engaging in the practice of breathing deeply. And when you finish your practice, whenever you choose to, just give yourself a moment to settle. Just realize that you've done a practice, you will have changed your state. Your body, your mind, your spirit perhaps, all changed, shifted. Maybe in a big way, maybe in a little way. Maybe very subtly. So just give a moment to yourself for that practice to land, to settle. And then go about your day. This is a wonderful practice if you need to relax yourself in any way, or if you want to practice and get better at the biomechanics of breathing. I'm going to end this session now, but I encourage you to continue for just a little bit longer until you are ready to go about your day.